get over to personally my favorite segment of the day. We're going to the Dirty Dogs. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, our Dirty Dogs are just the stinkiest, smelliest dogs that you can possibly think of. We, meaning CD and I, each pick an underdog of the week, and those underdogs have to be 10 points, a 10-point underdog or more in terms of their point spread. So we're talking about anywhere from like plus 285 to like plus 2,000. Okay, we're talking about just smelly stuff. And look, on the year we're 5-19. Okay, if you were to bet these, which we don't bet these, I mean some of them I do, but most of these I don't. Plus 1.65 units on the year. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty good stuff from us. So, here's the thing though. After all them dogs last week, including I think we caught our biggest underdog of the year at plus 600 last week. I don't feel good about this week. And a lot of these dogs, and the second I say that, obviously, that's when shit happens. Okay. And the way we do this, we drafted this pre-show. So CD and I both know what we're taking, but I'll go with what my first pick was, and I guess I'll give my reasoning. Florida plus 500. They're playing better football. Tennessee not playing better football. Now here's Florida's secondary. Are they going to be that healthy this week? I don't know. Okay. I'm looking at their injury report and thinking hopefully some of these guys are back. Is Moore going to be back? I don't know. Turner I don't think is going to be in, but if they can get healthy in that secondary, and I know it's talented, dude, and I keep saying that, and they just keep getting torched in that secondary, but I think they can do it, man. Plus 500 feels like a lot. It's like 15.5 point spread there against Tennessee. I think Graham Mertz is fine. Honestly, we're not working with a lot here in terms of these dirty dogs. I felt way better about last week's and the week before's. But Florida plus 500 against a team that I think now Tennessee does need to get right week for sure. And they can do that against Florida. Florida's a team that you can do that against. But Florida also kind of kicked Tennessee's teeth in last year. We'll see. But yeah, I guess my first pick reluctantly is Florida plus 500 because I don't love a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, that would have been my first pick there. I like that. Again, it's slim pickings, right? It's supposed to be like that, and that's what makes it so much fun. That was makes it that much more fun when it does pay off. I'll move over to technically the ACC, but more so out of conference independent game. How about Stanford at Notre Dame? Give me plus 1,400. Give me the trees, man. Here's the thing. And yes, I understand that they're battling injuries significantly at the quarterback position. This is a value play. I do think Ashton Daniels might have a chance to play in that game. It sounds like he was pretty close to playing last week against Virginia Tech. And here's what I'll say, too, about that game. Yes, they lost by 24. Yes, we added a late bet Virginia Tech. As soon as we heard that news, we were all over Vatek, and it worked out great for us.
Virginia Tech, that lost by 24
points.
There's no such thing as Vatek.
I'm so sorry. We were all over Virginia Tech. For a team that lost by 24 points, they did not get significantly outplayed. They had 7 more minutes of time possession. In their first 3 drives, they had 30 plays and 0 points. You want to talk about Troy Taylor being in his bag? I think he does. Notre Dame offensively, they are susceptible to lose in every single game that they're playing this year, right? This just feels like a Stanford spot here, man. Plus 14, I couldn't resist.
Wow, that would be the smelliest dog to date in both years, this year and last year, as long as we've been doing the Dirty Dog segment. So that...
Can I say this too, though? Like, if Ashton Daniels gets ruled healthy, Pete Thamel sends it to go, right? This line significantly moves, right? Not like anything close, but it's still that 10-point lead, that 10-point right game, well over that. But in terms of money line, the money line moves.
You're at a key number though right now. I don't know about I mean, money line, yeah, sure will move, but you're at a key number right here, 23.5, 24, both those key numbers. Yeah, I could definitely see it crossing those key numbers. So if you do want to bet Stanford, and you're getting that inside information, not inside information. If you were a person out there that believes that Ashton Daniels is going to be healthy and going to play, I do think that Penn State plus 23.5, plus 24 is a good play. And in your case, plus 14 hunch. So, all right, I'll move over to another academic. Give me Vanderbilt plus 440 against Kentucky. Don't love it, actually. I actually like Kentucky a lot in this spot. I just looked across the board and I just see a lot of things that I didn't like. I didn't have the nuts to take Oklahoma plus 500. Okay. I don't have the nuts to take to fade Western Kentucky. Okay, against UTEP. Don't have the nuts to take Scotty Walton in that spot. Don't have the nuts to take Tony Sanchez against Jacksonville State. Don't have the nuts to take Utah State versus UNLV. Given how well UNLV has been playing recently. There's just not a lot of other South Carolina you could convince me, okay? But this was just the one that I liked the most of the ones that were left. So I'll take Vanderbilt plus 440. They could get creative, okay? And Kentucky's offense is not great, and if they don't put up points, and Vanderbilt finds himself scheming people open, and Diego Pavia's continues to just deal, okay, and Jerry Kill continues to be the best analyst hire of all time, right? Then yeah, I could see Vanderbilt winning this game potentially straight up. I mean, damn it, they beat Bama last week. All right. And, they also beat Virginia Tech. Okay. But they've also lost to Georgia State. Okay. That defense is vulnerable. And Kentucky, this could be a game where Kentucky finds its rhythm offensively. So don't feel great about that. But I got to pick two. So Florida and Vanderbilt, give me the SEC dirty dogs.
It's got the makeup of what makes a good dirty dog, right? You got a frisky team, right, as the underdog, and then also a team that can potentially get stagnant offensively, who's significantly more talented, right? But obviously, if they do struggle to move the ball, right, a lot of things can go wrong, especially if Vanderbilt and Tim Beck, right, are humming there offensively. But yeah, I think Kentucky's defense is really good, and I don't know if that'll happen. But yeah, listen, I didn't hate that at all. I really thought about that. However,
No,
give me
you
Oklahoma
didn't.
plus 500. Nah, I didn't think about it. Give me Oklahoma plus 500. Again, this is a dart throw. I think it's going to be a really close game just because of Red River rivalry game. And who knows what can happen, right? If it's a game in the fourth quarter, a lot can go wrong for either team, especially the favorite, right? Oklahoma's going to come out, play super loose. Texas, their eyes just got so big. All of a sudden, I'm pretty sure they finished their game against Mississippi State, and they haven't played a single snap since. And they saw Georgia and Alabama both lose ahead of them, and their eyes just getting super big. It does sound like a super, super trap game. Or not trap, maybe letdown spot. And also, by the way, Texas plays Georgia next week. Not that they're ever going to overlook Oklahoma. Not saying that's going to happen, but I do think, I'm grasping at straws here, right? That's what we're doing this week on the
tough week
Dirty
to be
Dogs.
picking dirty dogs. But hey, just when you say that, just when you think that Lou Monroe's plus 600 is crazy against James Madison, they strike.